Hi, it's Carl, and I thought I'd try something new. I'm going to start adding some short little videos to my weekly email updates, just as a different way to try to connect with you guys and communicate with you as well. And what I'm going to be covering is two different things. One, it could be a product that I tried, or a recipe, or a local restaurant, or a book, or something that I find to be really helpful or useful, or that I liked, that I'll share with you guys. And the other thing is I'll answer a question or two that comes up via email or in dealing with clients, just some common questions that people have about retirement planning. So that's what I'm going to cover. So let's jump right in. I now have a second favorite book. I had a first favorite book for a long time. Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. I've read it 3 times. I love this book. It's been my favorite book, but I've never had a second favorite book. I read about a book a week, so I have a lot of books I like, but to call it a second favorite book, just haven't had it. Now I do. And it was just released in 2014. Hopefully you can see that. It's called The Art of Asking by Amanda Palmer. And it's a story about connecting with people and trusting people and asking for help and receiving help and all of that. Beautiful story. Quick little summary. She started as a street performer. She was one of those frozen living statues, and she was dressed as a bride. They called her the 8-foot bride. And she would be standing near Harvard University in Boston. She'd be standing still on her box, and she would be completely still. And then when someone would come up and put $1 in her hat, she would have a flower, and she'd lean forward, make eye contact with them, and with her eyes say, "Thank you, I love you." And just doing that for 5 years, she said the amount of connectedness she had with people, from homeless people or just businessmen out on lunch hour, you realize that people lose that eye contact. They lose being connected with other human beings. And just her stories about that were wonderful. Also, she is now a famous musician, and she's kind of turned the music industry on its head, where she is using crowdfunding like Kickstarter or things like that, and she's releasing her music on her website for free, where you can download it for free, but she puts out her hat and says, "Here's my art, I've given something to you. If you like it, please give something back to me." And just a great book about, again, like being vulnerable and trusting people and connecting with people and eye contact and all that. I've never called a book beautiful before. This is a beautiful book, and I couldn't recommend it more. A little crass with language in parts, but a great read if you're looking for a book. One more thing on books. A lot of old classic books, they're called public domain now. They're beyond their copyright, so you can get them for free. And there's an app. It's called Free Books. Everyone has an iPad now. My mom's 75. She has an iPad. I have an iPad. My buddy's 4-year-old son has an iPad. Everyone has an iPad. So you can get this app called Free Books, and all the classics are there. I've read Huckleberry Finn. I'm just about to start Walden. A lot of the old Sherlock Holmes books. Uncle Tom's Cabin. Just all the old classic books are on there, and you just find them, you search for them, they're free, you click download, and it's right there, and everything's for free. So it's a great app. It's called Free Books. I love it. So enough about books. Let's go on to a question. I've been getting some questions recently about Medicare supplements, and mainly what's the difference between Plan F and Plan G. And part of the reason why I did this video goes back to this book. Some of you I've known for 10 years. I've been at your house and I've had coffee with you. Other people just opted in from a Facebook ad within the last couple weeks. I don't know you at all. So in sticking with Amanda Palmer and trying to connect with people, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this. Maybe you guys can get to know me a little bit better through these videos. So Medicare supplements. 3 things you need to know, in my opinion, and then I'll answer what the difference between F and G is. 1, all the Medicare supplements are the same, meaning the letters are the same. A Blue Cross Plan F is exactly the same as ARP's Plan F or Mutual of Omaha Plans F or Country Financial's Plan F. There are 41 companies in the state of Illinois that all sell Medicare supplements, and if they offer a Plan F, it's identical, okay? Your doctor will take it. It doesn't matter what company you're with. They're all identical. That's the law. They've been standardized. So you can shop on price. So you can see large variances of price for the exact same plan. The coverage is the same. Call your doctor, even if you don't believe me, but they're all the same. They all work the same. So you can shop by price, okay? The second thing is you can switch these things as much as you want. You don't have to do it during the open enrollment period in the fall. You could switch every week if you wanted to. I wouldn't, but you could. So the only thing that would hold you back from switching is if your health got bad, if you recently had a heart attack, or if you recently got cancer or something like that, or you have some ongoing treatments, you wouldn't be able to switch. But so if you're just shopping for your first Medicare supplement, shop by price, because all the plans are the same. If you want F, shop by price. If you want G, shop by price. And if you've been on a supplement for a while and you've seen your price go up, you can switch. You can switch tomorrow if you wanted to. You can switch next year. You can switch as much as you want. And that brings us to F versus G. For a long time, F was the most popular plan. Everything that could be covered by a Medicare supplement was covered by Plan F. But more recently, there's a plan called G. And G covers everything that F does except for one thing. It's called the Part B deductible, and it's $147 for the year, okay? That's it. Not every time you go to the doctor. It's just a one-time fee. You go to the doctor, you'll have to pay $147. Other than that, their plans are identical. And every single time, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times that the numbers have been run, every single time, you save more on your premiums than you have to pay. So it works out numbers-wise, and you're crazy to not look at Plan G, because even though you have to pay $147, you might save $300 on your premiums or $800 on your premiums. So numbers-wise, it works out. And it's not uncommon to save people $800 a year on their Medicare supplement, or $400 a year, or $300 a year. It happens all the time. So if you have any questions, if you're on a Medicare supplement, or if you're looking and you just want to compare some prices or ask me some questions, just give me a call. We can chat about it on the phone. It takes about 5 minutes, and I can give you some numbers. That's it for the first video. Let me know what you think of this. And if you have some questions regarding retirement planning or insurance, shoot them to me via the email, and hopefully I'll answer it down the road. So take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.